Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. This week I'm going to take you through a few of my favorite lower body warm-up exercises. Give these a try before your next leg day. It really makes a big difference, guys. Your warm-up really does set the tone for your entire workout. I know it's easy when you're short on time, you just want to get in there and get your work done, but taking a few minutes to just prepare your mind, your body, your muscles and joints to move really makes a big difference, guys. I highly suggest at least picking 2 to 3 exercises to do before you jump into your working sets, guys. It's really going to make a big difference for how you feel during your workout, how you perform, and how you feel after your workout, guys. Give it a try. Let me know how it goes. So we got 5 exercises today. We're going to do everything for about 5 to 8 reps. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. To start off, we're going to do a 90-90 hip swivel. So what we're going to do for that, get your feet set out in front of you. Knees are bent at about 90 degrees, hence the name of the exercise, 90-90. So right here, long spine. You can go ahead and put your hands behind you for a little extra support right here. So what I want you to do is think about pulling your knees down to the floor. You should feel that rotation right there in your hip joints. Yes? Yes. All right, from here, bring that hand forward. I want you to hinge over that front leg. So when I say hinge, I mean from the hips. I don't want you to round out your back right here. Think about pulling your belly button down to your thigh. Right here, gripping the floor with your feet. Pull down. Let's come back up. Pull that hand back behind you. Rotate other side. Right here, same thing, guys. Hinge from the hips, not the back. Right here. Bend over, take a big breath. You should feel a nice stretch right over here in the hip of the front leg. Let's bring it back. We'll go 5 to each side. Feel free to linger in any position that feels right for you. I like to hold this bottom position. Take a good deep breath. And if you want, you can always take your hands from the floor to add a little bit more difficulty into that. You want to remember, we're staying as intentional as possible when we're moving. That's in your warm-up, in your workout, your cool down, anything you're doing, it's worth putting the effort into it to get the most out of your time. Here we go, let's do one more this way, and then we'll move on. Rotate those hips, stay long through the spine, grip the floor, hinge, belly button's coming down to the thigh. Good. All right. Next, we'll move on to the world's greatest stretch. This is one of my all-time favorites. I do this movement pretty much every single day. It just feels good and right for my body. So what we're going to do, set up. We're getting the wrist right underneath the shoulders, guys. Not way up here, not way back here. That's weird. Right here, wrist under the shoulders. Step back into a tall plank position. Get nice and long from your head all the way down to your heels. Not here. Squeeze those glutes, tuck that pelvis underneath you. You'll step forward with one foot. Try and get it right next to your hand, flat on the floor. As a modification, you can always drop that knee down, guys. That's going to hit the same thing. So right here, staying as long as I can from my head down to my back heel. I'm going to take that hand closest to my foot. Reach under my chest, reach as far as I can, and then I'll twist, open up, reach, try and touch the ceiling right here. And we'll do 5 reps on this side. Open up, extend it all the way through those fingertips, as if you're trying to grab something that's really far away. And the last one. All right, we'll switch sides for that. Just step back, Forward with the other leg. Remember, you can always come down to the knee. Right here, hand that's closest to the foot, reaching under the chest. Twist, open up, touch the ceiling. I like to inhale right here and exhale as I reach up. Let's go one more. Good. We'll bring it down to all fours. This next one is also one of my just personal favorites. I love doing this movement. They're called bird dogs. You've probably seen them, maybe done them before. If you think they're too easy for you, you're probably not doing it right. Guys, right here, wrists right underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're going to activate that back line of your body. We're getting those hips into extension. We're going to work those shoulders a bit too, get them up in extension. So right here, or flexion. When we're right here, keep that core as tight as you can. I want you to imagine you have a glass of water right here on your back. You don't want to spill that because then you have to clean it up. So right here, get tight. I want you to reach out as far as you can. Get as long as you can from your fingertips down to your foot. Squeeze that back line of your body. Pull it in. Take it right back out. We're going to do 5 on each side. You should feel your glute and hamstring activated. Your quad is squeezing. Core is tight. This hand's reaching out to touch the wall in front of me. Last one. Good, let's switch sides. Right here, body's tight. Reach, get long, balance. Hips and shoulders stay squared up to the floor. Don't spill that glass of water that's on your back, guys. There we go. Next up, we got super clams. So this is going to work those external rotators right here on the side of your hip, guys. Set up for this. We're going to get our elbow right underneath our shoulder. For this, try not to collapse into your shoulder joint, guys. We want to stay strong. Push the floor away right here. We have nice length through the shoulder joint. My hips are stacked. Knees are going to start stacked. We're going to do 8 reps on each side. So from right here, big breath in, brace your core, and we'll push this bottom leg down into the floor. Open this knee up to the ceiling. Here's 1. You should be squeezing those glutes as hard as you can, pushing that bottom leg into the floor, and trying to rotate this leg as much as you can. Last one. Here we go. Let's switch sides. Here we go, same thing. Elbows right underneath your shoulder, pushing the floor away. Belly's braced, hips and knees are stacked. Push that bottom leg into the floor. Turn this one up right here. There's 1. If you want, you can always add a band to this to make it a little bit more difficult, but if you're doing it right and you're creating activation through your muscles, you should be just fine without the band. One more. Here we go. All right. Next up, go ahead and stand up nice and tall. From here, we're going to sit back into a squat. We're going to do a deep squat, so whatever that is for you, that could be here for you, or wherever. I'm more down here just because I practice this a lot. So from here, we'll spend a few minutes rocking in the deep squat for the sake of this video, just a few seconds. Really using my arms to pry my knees open, get some space in my hips. My feet are screwed into the floor, staying nice and active. From here, I'm gonna put my hands on the ground. I'm gonna push my hips as high as I can, up to the ceiling. Big stretch along the back line of my legs. And then I'll pull my hips back down. Rock, explore my ankle mobility. Maybe bring my knees to kiss the floor. Whatever your available range of motion is, just explore it. Push those hips back up. Take a big breath right here. Breathe into that low back. Rock it out, rock it out. Push it up. If you can't touch the floor in this position, you can always grab onto your ankles, or maybe get some yoga blocks or a stack of books right here to help you get some tension. Let's go one more. Remember, you want to keep your spine as long as you can. Maintain as much spinal integrity and core engagement as you can right here. Don't get loose and just kind of collapse into it. When I do that, my knees cave in forward. I'm going to push those knees out. Keep that spine long. Last time, push it up. Try and go as deep as you can, deeper with every single rep. All right, guys. So those are 5 of my favorite warm-up exercises that I like to do before any type of leg day. Along with these, I recommend doing something specific to what your major strength move is for that day. So if you're doing back-loaded barbell squats, do a few sets with that bar unloaded or at a lighter weight than your working sets. Spend some time in that movement pattern. Same thing with deadlifts, guys. Unload the bar, use some lighter dumbbells to really drive that movement pattern before you hit that heavy loaded work, guys. It's gonna make a big difference. All right, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, leave me some comments, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining me and watching my videos. I'll see you next time, guys.